Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss the law of cosines. So hindi ko na ipapakita yung video kung paano na-derive yung formula ng law of cosine. Basically nanggaling siya dun sa na-form na dalawang right triangle wherein in-apply ang Pythagorean theorem. So like this one. Okay. So yan. Sinimplify lang until na-form ang value ng ating law of cosine. The first equation is a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine a. Hindi naman mahirap kabisaduhin ang law of cosine. Okay? Let's say, ang hinahanap is side A. Okay? Or the missing side is side A. Of course, under the law of cosines, ina-apply natin to for the case 3 and case 4. So, ang didiscuss ko muna ngayon is for the case 3 or yung side angle side. Wherein, ang given mo dito is 2 sides and 1 angle. Wherein the 1 angle is in between of the 2 given side. So, kung si A ang missing, o itong mga to, ito yung missing, then, basically, yung dalawang given na side is yung other side na hanapin natin, which is yung B and C. So, squared mo lang pareho. Then, minus, multiply mo naman yung B and C, then multiplied by 2. Then, cosine, yung opposite angle niya, which is the angle A. So, since side A to, the opposite angle is angle A. Next naman, kung ito naman ang hinahanap, si B, so that is B squared is equal to yung dalawang given, a squared plus c squared minus 2ac, pagsamahin lang tong dalawa, then cosine the opposite angle. Then the same with the missing side C. Now, itong part na to will be applied on the case 4, which is the side, or the 3 sides are given. So, dito, wala kang angle na wala kang angle na given. So, kailangan mo ma-solve yung measure na angle niya using this law of cosine or the cosine law. Okay? Basically, na-derive tong mga formula na to dito sa original na formula natin. Let's have an example. So, this video focus on the case 3 of solving an oblique triangle or the SAS or the side angle side, wherein the 2 sides and the angle between them are given. So, the first step is to find let's list down first all the given. So, the given here are side A, side C, and angle. Ano sa tingin nyo yung sukat nito? Anong angle to? Okay, very good. That is angle B. Bakit angle B? Since the opposite side is B, so basically the opposite angle should be the same letter. So this is angle A and this is angle C. Now, ang hinahanap natin ngayon are what? Side B, angle A, and angle C. Now, sa step 1, sabi natin, we are going to apply the law of cosine. Okay, so using those value, which are the given, side A is 13, side C is 6, and the angle B is 20. Okay, so using this formula, since B ang hinahanap, so that is B squared is equal to A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cosine B. Again, ito ang hinahanap, therefore, ito yung dalawang given, minus 2, then yung pag-multiply yung dalawa, cosine the opposite angle, which is B. So, substitute nyo lang tong tatlo. Pag sinubstitute yan, directly, using your calculator, solve for B. So, direct input na kayo nito sa calculator. So, ang lalabas dyan is 58.40795. Since sinusolve natin is B, para ma-eliminate yung squared natin dito, we have to get the square root both sides. So, your B is equal to the square root of 58.4, and that is 7.6. Okay, so that is the side B. Now, For the next step naman, okay, meron na tayong side B. So, lagay natin which is 7.6. Okay, we are going to begin, for the step 2, we are going to begin with the smallest angle. Okay, now comparing this side C is 6, side A is 13, side B 7.6. Which do you think has the smallest measure of an angle? Okay, very good. That is angle C. Because the angle C has the shortest side, therefore, it has the smallest angle. So, dun sa step 2, we're going to use the law of sine to find angle C. So, ang gagamitin natin, sine C over C is equal to sine B over B. Bakit sine B over B? Because these two are already given. Hindi pwedeng si sine A kasi wala pa tayong value ni A. Then, of course, dapat nandiyan si sine C kasi yan yung hinahanap natin. Then, after that, you cross multiply. Then, you will have B sine C over C sine B. Since ang hinahanap is C, you divide both sides by B. And that will gives you sine C is equal to C sine B over B. Now, before kayo mag-substitute, you may get the inverse nitong function natin. Okay? So, bago nyo i-solve tong part na to, yan, ilipat nyo na siya dito by getting the inverse sign. So, that will become sine raised to negative 1. Then, gamit kayo ng close and open parenthesis on your calculator. Then, saka nyo i-substitute yung mga given. So, that is 6 sine 20 over 7.6. Para, ang makuha natin is the exact value. Now, kapag in-evaluate natin yan, that will become 15.66521, or which can be rounded off as C is equal to 16. Okay, nire-round off natin to the whole number kapag degree ang pinag-uusapan. And for the last step, okay, so meron ka ng angle B, angle C. So, ang nawawala na lang angle is angle A. Paano mo ngayon kukunin to? So, you're going to use the property of a triangle that the sum is equal to 180. Okay? So, nakuha nating B, that is 20. Ito yung given. And yung nakuha nating C, that is 16. So, get the sum, 20 plus 16, that is 36. And 180 minus 36, that is equal to 144 degree. And for the last step, you have to draw and label the triangle. So, sana nasundan. So, basically, ito yung mga step in solving the side angle side triangle, which is the case 3. Step 1, find the side opposite the given angle using the law of cosine. So, basically, ito yung missing side. Okay, sa step 1, hanapin yung missing side muna. Then, step 2, solve for the smaller angle. Paano nyo malalaman yung smaller angle? Ito yung merong shortest side among all. Then, solve for the larger angle using properties of triangle, wherein yung property na tinutukoy dito is the sum of the three interior angle, which is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, you may try this one to solve this triangle, and you may ask questions if you encounter any. So, the given angle is 35 degree, and the side B is 4.2, and side C is 1.8. Okay, so balikan yung video para may guide kayo. Okay, so goodbye. Thank you for watching this video.